Well, that was interesting. Almost had the house burned down. But welcome back to the Alabama Bee Girlz and Dad. We're it's a fun Saturday. The girls had gotten out a box and set it on the stove and accidentally hit one of the eyes and turned it on. Let's just say that it was an interesting time when I went in to get a new card for the GoPro and the smoke detector's going off. So anyway, we're past that, getting that cleaned up. I'm out here fixing to go look at some bees. So why don't y'all come along? Today I'm going to try to go through my hives and fairly quickly, because I need to do a little actual real work. So, but let me just show y'all. Here is our garden right now, and so we've got wildflowers planted down through there. I'm just letting come up. Then we've got, I can't remember what these are called, but we've got those flowers, and then joker sunflowers, and then unfortunately the weeds have gotten away again, but I got my beans, my Roma 2 beans, and then we've got corn. I think this is peaches and cream. 3 rows of that. And then 2 rows of popcorn, and then these are our Tennessee melons and cantaloupe, and we tried something new this year, and that was honeydew. So we're gonna see how that goes. So then, of course, you can see there's flowers coming up everywhere. Last year's flowers, you can see how many of them are right there. We've got 8-ball squash and the patty pan squash. Our tomatoes and stuff are over there in the corner. We planted cucumbers, but there's only about 4 or 5, maybe 6 that's come up. So I don't know what we're gonna do there. We're probably gonna replant some of that. But today, I've been trying to slowly move a hive that came off as a swarm. You can see it right there. That hive right there, it came off as a swarm. Well, actually both of those did. Landed in pine trees up here. But what I'm gonna do today, because that hive was like way over here, and me being the halfway lazy beekeeper that I am, I slowly got it moved over to here, and then we've got to take that on over to where the rest of them are. But in the meantime, when I went to pick that bad girl up, I about strained something, because she's heavy, which tells me I need to take and go in it and check. I almost think they're ready for another box, and they've only been in there a couple of weeks, which also makes me think that one may be ready for another box too. So we're gonna take a look, and pretty sure the one on the end's ready for another box, because the orange one there, I believe, was a swarm off of the big one, so that I caught this past week, and they're moving like crazy. The green one was another swarm that I caught this year off of my boxes. Just to be truthful about it, I suck at doing splits. You know, I watch like Dirt Rooster and Mr. Ed and stuff. I can't seem to figure it out. But what I can do is let them do their own split, which is what I've been doing. Let them swarm off. I'll catch the swarm, get it back into a box. A lot more work, but part of that's a thrill to me. So I'm going to take and go through these hives right quick and see if we need to add boxes. If we do, we're going to add them. If we don't, we'll put them back together. And hopefully we end up with 6 hives that we're adding boxes to. So, which may mean I have to go and actually put boxes together, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So. Alright, glove up. Let's see what we got. Now, I put this box on this garden cart so that it would be easier for me to move across the yard. But it took me a little bit to get it here. Because I was not that motivated to come out here and move it. You know, life gets in the way. A lot of things get in the way. Hey, by the way, Alabama heat sucks. Just so that you know. All right. Oh yeah. So, let me show y'all what we got. You see, they have built comb up to that frame, and I'm gonna say we're gonna have to put another box on this. So, let me go get another box fixed up, and I'll be back. Alright, so let's get myself suited back up here. I had to go get a little thirst quench. Tirade wants to sponsor us. Hey, we'll be happy to take that. But so I went ahead and checked this other hive right quick too while I was at it, and she's ready for a super as well, because supers are all I got right now made up. So I'm gonna clean this one up just a hair, because it's been should have done this a long time ago, and I took it out from another hive, but I didn't. So I got to do it right now. And I'm just making sure that I get all the propolis cleaned off of it. Particularly the bench where the where the frames sit, the bench part there, we'll make sure to get all that cleaned off to where they'll sit down in there good. One was acting a little tight, so I want to make sure to get that cleaned off really well. I want to clean the top here too, the top edge where it's going to sit. Same thing on the bottom, just to make sure there's no propolis. It's going to cause me any problems sitting it back down. Honestly, I think I caught this swarm about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I am amazed at how much they have put on in that short time. I put them all, I think, on 2 frames of drawn comb, and the rest was empty. And I think they filled it all in, and they're needing more space at this point. This is the best I can do right now. We're going to have a building party either today or tomorrow, and we're going to put together some boxes. Because Dad's in desperate need of boxes right at the moment. Alright. Now I've got one oddball frame that I was wanting to give a try last year, and I just never got around to it. So I'm kind of interested to know, how does the black foundation compare to the yellow? So I'm going to stick this in the middle of this hive and see how it turns out. So black, as you can see, black foundation, yellow foundation. We'll see how it does. I like the plastic foundation just because I don't have to worry nearly as much about wax moths and stuff. So now, usually I would want to checkerboard this end on this hive, but I don't have any more deep right now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put her on there as a suit for the moment. Tell you, that's something right there, and that's nothing but nectar. So in fact, I've got a follow board in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 in a follow board, which is not good, but come on, girl, get on out of there. All right. That's the reason why I've got comb over here too. There's such a large gap. Let me grab another tool. So, the other day, we were at church. We saw a guy by the name of Bob Sellers. He's a singer and has a YouTube channel called Hook, Line, and Singer. See, now that's even a medium frame that they've built on. So I've got this one all messed up. We'll see if I can get this follow board out of here though. That over. Anyways, Bob Sellers used to be with the Kingsman, I think it was the Kingsman Quartet. If you're into Southern gospel music, you probably know exactly who that is. But I was kind of needing a little bit of encouragement. Since my dad passed, and I've not been real big on so I've got a swarm cell down here with a larva in it. Set that one just like that for a moment. So I was kind of looking for a little bit of encouragement. Ooh, we've got a good pattern here. She's solid, real solid. Well, I got queen cups everywhere though. So what do we got going on? Well, that one's closed up. That one's empty. That one's closed. So to keep them from swarming here, I'm gonna cut these queen cells out. Because they're fixing to get some more space. Anyways, Bob had kind of got me a little encouraged because he had, during the pandemic, had started his own YouTube channel called Hook, Line, and Singer, S-I-N-G-E-R. And I think I need to repack this. Alright. So, back to what I was saying. So Bob started his own YouTube channel, and it's called Hook, Line, and Singer. And he goes fishing all over Alabama. Now, if you don't know who Bob Sellers is, go look him up. He's ooh, that's got to be some good honey right there. But he is a very good singer. Really enjoyed listening to him sing the other day. And the thing is, it gave me a little bit of encouragement because I kind of lost my will to do YouTube much anymore. But, because let's face it, YouTube is not an easy thing. And anybody that tells you it is full of it. More good pattern. Dropping bees everywhere. But Bob, during the pandemic, started his own YouTube channel called Hook, Line, and Singer. And it kind of got to me a little bit. Because, honestly, what we're supposed to be doing as Christians is out here spreading God's Word. And there's different ways to do that. Bob's way with his YouTube channel is to sit and talk about fishing and a little bit of the gospel in hopes that somebody will hear it and, you know, maybe change their life. If nothing else, plant the seed. So, that being said, I mean, I am no perfect Christian. I struggle daily. I fail daily too. But you know, it's just like these bees. You know, I didn't do much to these bees. I put them in a box. God takes care of the rest. And that's the whole thing. I've got to take and understand. And I'm just going to put this back together. Smoke's getting to me. But we got to understand, God's the one in control. Oh, squished away. And we're not. Our purpose is to love God with all our heart, mind, and soul. And even those people that are the haters out there, we're supposed to be doing that for them too. That's really hard. Especially if you're involved in politics, at least like I am. Alright. checkerboard. I'm just gonna put this one on top. And let them have it. All right. Boy, that looks good. All right. Now, these girls. Oh, beetle. Dead beetle. Dead cockroach. Now, here's what I'm looking at. So, a lot of times you'll hear people say the 80% rule. So, I heard it explained one time, and this is kind of how I take it. By the way, hunting gloves kind of sticky, but you can see out of this 8 frame, I run 8 frames, and you can see here out of those 8 frames there are bees on every single frame. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through there and just quickly check and make sure that there's no queen cells, because I have a sneaky suspicion that there's going to be. But then I'm going to put this super on top for right now until we can get some more boxes built, because they need more room. So let's get going. Now this one's been in here roughly a month. Now you can see that frame doesn't have anything on that side, but that side they're working out on building out pretty good. and they've actually got stores in there already. So I'm gonna set that down over here very carefully. And then we're gonna go to the next one. And the next one, again, they're working on it. They're getting it built out. So I'll put that one back in there. No queen cells so far. And that's good. This one, you can see it's full. Got good pattern. Good pattern on this side. No queen cells. We're gonna keep going. And that's what we want. Just like that. And the whole time too, I'm looking for, make sure there's no, I don't see that many beetles. Come on, girl. Off you go. No queen cells. I see some drone brood. No queen cells. We're looking good still. Go ahead and keep on moving here. They're getting a little buzzy, so give them a quick puff of smoke. I'm gonna shave off this bridge comb, whatever you want to call it, as I go as well. I'll get this right here. Come on, girls, out of the way. I've heard this called bridge comb. I've heard it called not brood comb. I think of it in a minute. Burr comb. It's comb we don't want. That's the main thing. All right. So that's a medium. That's down in there. Oh, we got a queen cell. Couple of queen cups. Tell you what, I'm gonna let one stay. Alright, so I'm gonna drop scoot this one back over. Close the bee gap up. Same thing on this one. Scoot it over all the way. And I'm gonna drop this one right between those two mediums that I had. And let them work on it. The theory behind that is to give them a little bit more space and basically say, hey, you got more space than you know what to do with. But I am going to add this super on the top too. If you see here, there's a certain bunch of them that's been building up here on the top as well. We're going to get rid of all that right quick. Kind of tell them to get lost. Alright, now I'll put this one on. And then we'll put their top back on. All right. Come on, girl. You're in the wrong spot. But so that's two of them. I think I'm gonna save the others for another day, maybe tomorrow if it's not too bad. These were the two main ones that I was worried about. I may take a peek in those others over there just for a quick moment, but I've got boxes I've got to build. I can't really put anything on until I get those built, so because these two ate up the two boxes I had built. So that being said, we're gonna call her quits for right now, and maybe we'll pick back up tomorrow. And see y'all later.